Biggest regret as a producer. Biggest regret as a producer.
I am your fantasy. I'm the type that always got two phones. I am flying what all of them boys want. Nobody can touch me before I go ghost. I am original.
Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. It's not really going to be a vlog today. It's Monday, it's a business day, you know the deal. I don't have any time to film anything. On top of that, yesterday's video, I had to edit it twice because my computer failed entirely. I got one of those black screens of death. I mean, if you have a Mac, you know that screen. If you know that screen, you know how much it hurts seeing that. It basically means your computer is gone. I had to restart my little baby 5 times. Then it worked again, but the edited video was gone entirely, and I can't tell you how painful it is to do something twice, like the same thing. It's so boring. And then on top of that, the usual DJ, producer, label owner, business kind of stuff. Since I'm trying to take off the weekends, I have way more to do on Monday, and tomorrow is actually a holiday here in Germany. I'm on vacations with my girlfriend, so another day that I have kind of to make up for. But yeah, I don't want to complain too much. I still have the greatest job in the world, like being able to sit here in the studio and making music almost every day, and also being able to film all of that, share that with you. That's like a huge honor. But yeah, nothing really I can share with you today. No time. It's like already, yeah, it's like 7:30. That's how busy the day was. I didn't even get to record anything up until now. So emergency Q&A. First question for today, how to get a starting point for a good lead synthesizer. I would really just go with presets. There are plenty of preset packs available. You can download them, install them, just go through the presets. Try to find a sound that somehow works with whatever else you have going on in that song, and then start tweaking it to your liking, start adding effects or removing effects. And I can just highly recommend you to already have at least like the drums and maybe some chords going on, maybe even the vocals, and then trying to find the synthesizer sound. This way you will know that it actually fits. Doing it the other way around might be actually way more time intensive. Biggest regret as a producer. I would definitely say not starting things and finishing things. So whenever I have a good idea, I sometimes start it, not finish it. Someone else then has the same idea, finishes it, has like a lot of success with it. So I learned whenever I have an idea, I just start working on it as soon as I can. Even if some people tell me it's like too early to do it, I still do it because it's actually never too early. I've never regretted that I made something too early. I always just regret the things that I do too late. So biggest regret, not starting things as soon as I can, as soon as possible, and finishing them and just being faster than everyone else. What do you think about SoundCloud? Does it need improvements? Yes, definitely. SoundCloud is a big mess financially. The structure of it, the concept of it. I don't really get why I have to pay to upload my songs and then again pay to listen to other people's songs. So as a content creator you pay, and as a consumer you pay, and that doesn't make any sense. For example, with YouTube, that's a fair process. As a creator you get money, the people watching it get the ads, and the people providing the ads are paying for everything. And I think the same approach for SoundCloud would be really good, so that the content creator directly is able to upload it to SoundCloud and monetize it. They somehow are trying to do it, but it's not really working. I mean, advertisement through just audio is a little weaker than video, so people pay less for it. And I don't have the structure for it, and Spotify is like light years ahead of them, and there's so much competition. So I don't know, SoundCloud, 90% that it's going down. I don't even invest as an artist or with my label into SoundCloud anymore. I still upload the songs there for the people to enjoy it that still use SoundCloud. As long as they don't really change something substantially, I don't see them having any future. What's the right level to mix and master? I think I already answered it. It's usually around like 80 dBs if you mean like the level of mixing mastering where you sit and listen to the music. If you mean like the output level that the master is then bounced 2, it really depends on how loud you actually want it to be. Spotify is capping everything at 14 dB RMS, I think, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense anymore to make your tracks so extremely loud. But just download an analyzer, listen to someone else's track, analyze the RMS value, and then you kind of know if you're close or really far off. Where's the dance genre again? Where's the dance music heading to? I don't know. I have the feeling it's right now like a standstill a little. There's nothing new on the horizon that is really like now coming up. Everyone is sleeping a little. Maybe it's because it's like the end of the year kind of phase. Maybe next year, at the beginning of next year, there will be something new. But I would definitely say EDM music is more and more becoming the new pop music, or is already somehow the new pop music. I mean, just look at the charts, like 1/3 is EDM influenced, 1/3 is like hip-hop influenced, and 1/3 is like traditional pop singer-songwriter kind of stuff. What do you think you will be producing when you're 60 years old? Will you try and stay with what's trendy, or maybe find another audio engineering profession by then? I don't know, with 60... I think you should be always on top of your game, and that means like being at least able to produce the newest stuff. I know a lot of producers that had huge hits in the 80s, and now when they produce a song, it still sounds like the 80s, but not like the reinvented, re-edited, modern kind of 80s. It sounds like 80s, which is just boring because that was already done. So definitely with my production skills, I will always try to be like on top of the game and trying to make it as good as possible. But with 60, I don't really think I will be producing anymore, or less, maybe like just like 3-4 tracks a year. I don't know if my ears will last that long, but alternative plans for me would be definitely like doing the label and like helping new artists, maybe doing management for other people, maybe opening up like a DJ producer school, college kind of thing. I don't know, but definitely something that has to do with music. Hi John, do I have to put all of my percussions, hi-hats, kick, clap at the same tone key as my main melody? Yes, you should kind of try to get all of your percussions, at least the percussions that have a tone to them. A hi-hat won't probably have any tone to it, but a kick definitely. A snare can have a tone, but doesn't have to have one. Low toms, 909 toms, and all these lower kind of things, they have a tone, so you should definitely pitch them to one of the notes that is part of the key. Next one, are you watching sports? If you do, what's your favorite team? I don't really watch any sports. I don't have the time for it. I watch a little Netflix here and there, sometimes a bit more, but usually with my girlfriend together, and on top of that watching sport, I wouldn't know when. If there's like the World Championship or the European Championship soccer, then I watch when Germany is playing, but other than that, not at all. What is your opinion on buying a Mac Pro versus a Windows machine for music? I think if you're working with Logic, you have to get the Mac, so go with the Mac. If you're not working with Logic, you're most of the time just wasting your money, at least if you're just using it to make music. You just need a powerful computer, and Windows is just way cheaper. And you can buy one that is upgradable, so there are a lot of advantages for Windows actually. But I'm a Logic guy. I love Apple, so I will stay with Apple probably forever, even although I really dislike the new MacBook Pro. There's just, you can't connect anything to it. I've been producing for just over a month. I'm curious, how much time did you dedicate at the stage I'm at? I actually don't really remember, because I was in school, and when you're in school in Germany you have a lot of time because it's just until like 1 or 2 p.m. and then the rest of the day is just free. And on top of that, I didn't go a whole lot to school, so I spent like all of my time making music. There's not a certain amount of hours a day I can recommend you. Just try to make as much as you can, because the more you do, the better you will get. But don't overdo it. If you produce for more than 3 hours, do a little break just to refresh your ears. And I'd say like 6 hours a day making music is enough. Spend the rest of the day learning about music production, maybe tutorials, books, ebooks, blogs, or whatever, and then trying to apply that the next day. The last question for today is, what is your favorite snack? I mean, come on, I don't really have to answer it. You all know the answer to this one. I actually anyways wanted to test out the survey YouTube kind of function, so up here in the corner is a little survey. Let's see how many people get actually my favorite snack right. And that's already it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's little Q&A. Tomorrow back to the usual vlog. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe. We will see us tomorrow again, not here in the studio. I think we're heading somewhere here, Netherlands, the coast of it, like straight to the sea where it's like, I don't know, very windy.
Too close.
And by the way, if you've missed yesterday's episode, the special Halloween one where I present you the top 10 most mysterious DJs, go check it out. It's really fun, especially the DJ or music project that reached spot #1. I can bet you've never seen something like that. It's just gross.
Fucking game